What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about something that I don't think that is ever really talked about in the starting the business phase. Being happy with your business. One of the things that I constantly see is people out here trying to start a business. I'll give you an example. There's some people who have been in the Toro business, and in the beginning it was great, it was awesome, and then the reality of the Toro business hit. Now it's not such a happy party, and these people are putting up videos on YouTube talking about the stress and struggles and how they're going to change their business. And one of the things that will happen, and this happened to me. I was in the car rental business for a short period of time, and one of the biggest reasons that I got out of the car rental business was I was not happy. I wasn't happy with the customers. I wasn't happy with the company. I wasn't happy with the hassles. I wasn't happy with the wrecks. I wasn't happy with the people who would take my car, keep it, not pay, and ignore me. And I'll tell you one of the things that really trumped up my unhappiness. I got a call from the police department saying that they were not going to investigate any more of my stolen cars. Now, fortunately for me, I did have cars out, but I started doing something that was a little, I guess it was helpful. The last person that I had arrested, I took a picture of her driver's license. In every car, I was like, don't be this person. If you cannot pay for the car, just bring it back. We'll be good. And I didn't have any more cars stolen, and I was able to get all my cars back and not have to file another stolen police report. And it was just overwhelmingly depressing. It was just a very, very interesting business model that just sucked the joy out of my life. And you don't ever want to get in a business that's going to suck the joy out of your life, because this is one of the things that I looked at. And when I first came to internet, YouTube, pure internet business, I loved what I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed the content creation. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my customers. It was a love, love, love thing. And then about 2014-ish, that love affair fell apart. And I just switched my model and got out of that business. Now, one of the things that you have to do, and you'll hear all of this commentary online. There was a woman who said she was happier when she was broke and living in a 2-bedroom apartment versus being a millionaire living in a mansion. I'm going to explain to you what I think happened. She got into a business because it was an opportunity. She did not get into the business because it was something that she thoroughly enjoyed. It was not something that made her happy. It was not something that created a different platform, created a different atmosphere for her. And one of the things that you consistently see is people chasing the money versus chasing happiness. And you know, the money could be good. And there are some people, there are some doctors who are academically brilliant enough where they can go ahead and go to medical school, do the whole thing, and do that lifestyle, even though they're not in love with it. But the average person, if there's no love affair, there's no joy, it's going to quickly fall apart. So one of the things that you need to do is to look at what makes you happy, what sets you apart, what sets the stage for you to be happy doing whatever you're doing. Because if you don't enjoy it, And if there's no love affair between you, the business, the content, the crafting, the setup, it's going to be really, really hard for you to really stick with it. It's going to be hard. So one of the things that you should do is to look for a business that you thoroughly enjoy. And this is something that I'm seeing consistently with the younger crowd. And I would say 25 and under, they're getting into businesses that they thoroughly enjoy. They love what they're doing, and they're being tremendously successful because they're doing something that they want. They're doing something that they have a passion for. So if you're going to get into business, you want to set yourself up to a point where you can actually enjoy the business, enjoy the process, enjoy everything. You know, there's a lot of things about business that will not be pleasant, just to be honest. But if the majority of the business appeals to you, the majority of the business sets you up, the majority of the business makes you happy, like you go to work and you come home and you feel fulfilled, you feel happy. You don't, even if you had a hard day, even if you had stressful days, there's still this feeling of being fulfilled. There's still this energy of being happy. There's still this energy of being set up a certain way. There's just a whole thing, because if you go ahead and get into a business strictly for the money and you will not be happy, it can become a trap, because you're in this business doing this thing and there's nothing else that you can get into to make that kind of money. So that's where it becomes the trap. And one of the things that you have to do and understand is the process of setting up a business. And the way that I do it, the way that I believe you should do it, I think you should set up an LLC, get your EIN and a business checking account. Now, there are many people who do not want to be wedded to the business like that, because they want to, first of all, they want to see if the business is going to work before all that stuff comes into play. And I can see that thought process and I can see that mindset, but here's the thing. You want to start your business with the best habits possible. You want to start your business with a better thought process. And you want to start your business on good habits and doing things the correct way. So this is why I say set up an LLC and all this other stuff. And there's a lot of other things in there that we can create and open doors for you. But here's the thing. You want to start a business that will make you happy, and you want to start a business that you will be happy while you're doing it, because this is huge in terms of opening up the doors for you to be happy, successful, and wealthy in the future. Just thought I'd put that on your minds. And one of the things I'm getting ready to do is a different level of training. I'll talk about that in future videos and let you guys know what I'm going to get into. So that's all I got for you today. Once again, be careful with the business that you start, because it could be the death of you. And I'm not joking. It could be really, really rough.